Hi everyone, this is Emily with Moms with Cameras, and today I'm going to share with you a little bit about my lighting methodology. I get asked about it pretty frequently, how I light my subjects, and so I don't think at all that I am an expert in studio lighting. I could learn so much, but I can create a fairly solid portrait. And so if you were looking to have a good basic lighting setup for your studio, this is one that I think is very easy to implement. It works well in a small space, and it does create, pleasing dimensional photographs of your subject. So if that's what you're after, this is the tutorial for you. So looking at this image, this is a really great image that just easily shows how I light my subjects most of the time. This is a lighting setup that I use almost all the time. And so what I've done is, if you can imagine, I am standing about 6 feet behind this guy, or in front of this guy, I'm sorry. And then to my left is a giant softbox. It's about 4 feet by 6 feet. And I have it here when I'm photographing him. I have it running vertically, and I have it just out of frame. So if this is where his body ends and where my camera is cutting off the image, I have that softbox like right about here. I really want it very close to create a wraparound type of lighting effect. Now, if I was wanting a more, masculine, hard-edged type of style, then maybe I would move it pretty far away and back to create that, kind of split lighting effect that you see sometimes on guys. But for this one I did. I just wanted it to wrap around and give me a really nice highlight side and a really nice shadow side. Now, if I were photographing a family or a girl or something where I wanted a softer fall off, then what I would also do is, if you can again imagine that I am about 6 feet in front of him, directly behind me, that's going over my shoulder, or over my head, is another light, another studio light, and attached to it I have a studio umbrella, and I use the white inside. I know some people use silver, and that'll give you kind of a more contrasty and brighter specular edge. I guess it would be just brighter in the highlight area, but I do like the white again for softness. And that would be fired off, and so then that would take off a little bit of this shadow side. If I had multiple people, like let's say I had a pair of kids over here and a wife over here or something like that, I would need to be able to make that light a little flatter so that everybody is exposed nicely. But I still do want this main creating a highlight side and a shadow side for me across the board. And then if you can imagine behind him, angled kind of on a diagonal so that it's running parallel to this shoulder line, I have a reflector, and that reflector is on a stand, and it is also about 4 by 6 feet. And looking at this image, I should have brought it in closer because I don't have as much of a rim light or an accent light here as I like. I want a really nice definition. You can see a bit of it, I think, picking up on that earring, but it's not fully there. So I would, normally say let's move it in just a little bit closer, and we'd get a little bit more light there. But oh, and the other thing is I would love to have a hair light up here. However, I have 8-foot ceilings in my home studio, so that won't happen until eventually, hopefully, we'll build a new home with a bigger camera room. But until then, I do not have a hair light, so I'm counting on this reflector to create that line of separation for me. So for those of you who are looking maybe to set up a camera room in your home, or you want to set up, a temporary where you set up and tear down each time, if you're looking for kind of a bare minimum setup, this one I think works great, and it does. Again, it creates nice, pleasing, flattering images that are easy to achieve every time. Just good, clean, pretty light. So again, this is Moms with Cameras, www.moms-with-cameras.com, in case you stumbled onto this on YouTube or something like that. And if you have any questions, always feel free to contact me using the little contact form on the blog. So thank you so much. I hope this helps you guys, and have a good day. Bye.